Hello everyone, I am Frederick, an international business management of Petra Christian University. Well, now I'm questioning myself of what I have learned in these past 3 years and what can I use to be implemented in my future career. Well, this video is made on behalf of Professor Dr. Casey Chan, the founder of Holistic Thinking Learning. In this short video, I will explain about things that I have got from Professor Dr. Casey Chan and the implementation in my real life, and it's talking about 3 main points. The first one is the reflection of my personal self, and the second one is my personal goals, and the third one is the implementation of my knowledge towards my goal in the future. So let's take a look. Here I am going to explain myself using 6 A's framework taught by my professor, and the first one is awareness. I need to be aware of myself, my capabilities, and also my competencies. And I want to analyze myself from individual competence, team, until organizational capability. And the first one is the Big 5 personality test. And based on the result, I am sociable, friendly, fun-loving, and talkative person. And the next thing is the general enterprising tendency test. And seeing from these scores, it suggests that I am a person with strong creative tendencies and good at calculating risk-taking and can lead to effective information management using information to calculate the probability of success alongside with good intuition. And about the learning style test, I am a theorist, and as a theorist it means that I am logical, rational and objective, disciplined approach, and good at asking problem questions. However, there will also be a drawbacks from me, which is the first one is restricted in lateral thinking, low tolerance for uncertainty, disorder, or ambiguity. And the next thing is the Belbin test, and based on it, I am a specialist and implementer person. It means that I am practical and efficient in doing tasks, but somehow contribute only on a narrow front. And about the organization capability test, I have a good skill in motivating and inspiring people and also building relationships. However, I still need to improve myself in my leadership capability. And about my 4 elements that are stand out is I am a logical, outgoing, good listener, and considerate. Well, and the next thing, after awareness, I have to align it with my vision, mission, and values. Well, my vision is to be a successful family leader and a successful business executive in Indonesia. And my mission is having a holistic capability in understanding business strategy and in self-development in the future. And the second one is to be a competent leader in everywhere I work. And my values is to bring peace, give respect to others, uphold integrity, and be loyal to everything. And the next thing is the action. And this action I want to apply holistic learning taught by my professor, which is Professor Casey Chan, and it's about to be adaptive, versatile, and flexible. Be adaptive means I have to be able to change in every different conditions, and versatile is I have multitasking capability, and flexible in cooperative and accommodating. Well, about the holistic itself, it is a combined thinking of holistic, system, and critical. Holistic and system thinking creates an action learning. System and critical thinking creates an experiential learning, and holistic and critical creates continuous learning. And combine them all, which is the whole brain, I will be having an accelerated learning. After talking about action, the next thing is the adoption. In this adoption, I want to talk about the future career for 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. And the first year plan is graduated from IBM, and I want to work within a reputable company such as BCA, Apple, or Google. And about the third year plan, I want to get promoted in desired company, and I want to gather job experience as much as I can in that area. And within the 5 years, I want to make my own business and creating strong local network. And about my 10-year plan, I want to expand it even more, and I want to reach all Indonesia market. The next thing is assurance. In this assurance, I want to be able to have the expert power from adaptive power, which is have a success, sustainable and significance in various job experience. And the second one is to have a communicative power in connections and networking to business executives and partners. And the next thing is I want to have a stamina power to learn even more. And finally, I will have the expert power in building blocks of competence and having the cycle of know, do, teach, and coach. The next thing is advantage. Here I want to talk about 7 habits of effective people, and it will be very useful if I have these 7 habits. The first one is be proactive, which is take responsibility of every of my attitudes and actions. The second one is begin with the end of mind, which is begin each day with a clear idea of my future goals. And the third thing is put first thing first, which is prioritize on my most important task. And the fourth is the thing to be win-win solution, which is a mutually satisfactory solution. And the fifth one is to seek first to understand, then to be understood, which is empathy to my surrounding. And the sixth is to be synergized or synthesized, which is bringing innovation for a greater result in my career. And the last but not least is the sharpening the soul, which is striking a balance between physical and mental fitness. And after talking about the advantage, I want to talk about adaptation. And in adaptation, I want to be able to adapt to what I have planned, which is I have to progress my future by firstly be a highly capable individual, and secondly is contributing team member, and the next is to be a competent manager. And after being competent manager, I want also to be an effective leader. And finally, I want to be a professional sea coach, which can build an enduring greatness through a paradoxical blend of personal humility and professional will. And after having the previous 7 A's, the final thing is the anticipation. Here I want to talk about the risk that I will face in reaching my goals. The first is no job openings in desired company, and the second one is the tight market competition, and it will be very important thing to be considered in my future career. And the third one is the insufficient resource to build own business, and the final thing is lack of newer education in fast changing market. That's all about my personal reflection, personal goals, and the implementation of my knowledge towards my real life using the 8 A's. And that's all from me. I am Frederick Christianto, and thank you.